Day. Welcome back to What Elon Said. Today is February 22nd, which I think is I forget the name of it, but it's 2/22/2022.
It's Tuesday. On a Tuesday, no less.
On a Tuesday. Here we talk about all things that Elon has said, mostly on Twitter, but anywhere else that he might have been interviewed or talked. And we'd just love to chit chat about it. And hopefully we'll hear what you think as well. I'm Mark, and this is Kevin. And Kevin, what has Elon been saying today?
Let's see what he has said today and late on Monday since we last spoke. So we'll start with the tweets and replies as usual, and then jump over to the likes. So we've gone back to where we left off yesterday, and we have a tweet from SpaceX that says, watch Falcon 9 launch 46 Starlink satellites to orbit, and then provides a link to the live footage of that, which I always love watching. So he retweeted that.
Booster, which makes up over about 60% of the entire length.
Got some live footage there. Let's see, we're at 11 minutes. So maybe we can loop. Oh wait, no, this was the liftoff. So that was yesterday evening.
Yep, and they had a perfect landing again on their one of their ocean-borne drone vehicles, which is so weird that no one's even out there. It's just, it just lands.
It's like Just Read the Manual, I think is the name of the ship.
Oh, Just Read the, yes, that was that one. I think it might have been. And I know that the second stage, one that falls in the ocean, the boat that was collecting it is called Doug.
There are always references to something. I don't know the Doug one.
I don't know. Douglas Adams?
Oh, could be. Yeah, for sure. I think Read the Manual is a reference to Hitchhiker's Guide.
Oh, yes. Might be.
Yeah. But yeah, always beautiful to watch. And the liftoff, the separation in orbit, and then even like the dispersing of the satellites usually, and then the landing.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
It's just amazing when you look at it. I watched it yesterday. You see that odometer on the side of how fast it goes.
Yeah.
It keeps increasing. It's like 10,000 miles an hour.
Yeah. Yep. So I thought we saw some footage of the booster landing. Maybe it's up here a little bit, but maybe. All right, what do we got here?
What is this? So Tesla and Elon Musk. This is from Gort. I live 2.5 hours away from Gigafactory, Texas, and am a Tesla hodler and a big fan, obviously. Oh, and a Cybertruck reservation holder. How can I get tickets to the April 7th Gigafest? Will even wear my official "Don't Mess with Tesla" belt buckle. And Elon responded with, Tesla owners in the greater Giga Texas area will get priority. So yes.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Wow. But that seems like a large area. That's Austin.
Greater Giga Texas. I don't know. Maybe that means
so
maybe greater Giga
my guess,
is 1
right?
mile.
If you're a Tesla owner in the Austin area,
yes.
I feel like that's probably a lot of folks, but
I would only imagine a small percentage would wind up going to a factory, but you never know.
I'm looking forward to that. The Berlin Fest had a lot of great footage. Elon gave a short speech there, so that's something that we can look at once that rolls out. And there's just a slew of typical YouTube footage, live footage, extra snapshots that were taken and posted. So the Berlin.
I don't know if he tweeted it or about this here, but the Wall Street Journal had a big article today on how front page and how the Tesla Germany of Berlin is just literally just sitting there waiting. They're just totally ready to go. They're just sitting and waiting and waiting.
Yeah, that's a frustrating situation. I guess it just boils down to bureaucracy, but why the delay with the permits? It seems, it's built, right? And you even see some footage of cars in the lot.
And the stock tanked today, I think, because of that article. But it's my guess, along with other stuff. But it really
seems there's some other stuff.
But I think that article didn't help.
Yeah. But yeah, last I saw it was down about 5%, down
Yeah.
into the 800s. So I've also thought it's a pretty interesting evolution of commentary about the stock, because Elon actually posted a great meme once, which was, it's not a bull market. You really are a genius. And a guy looking in the mirror, right? And it does seem that way sometimes, that, boy, when it's moving upward at a fast pace, there is quite a bandwagon of hype rolling with
yeah.
it. And just, I remember that day that it moved up to 1200, and you had texted me, and I was away from Twitter, and you were like, it's like a party on Twitter.
Yes, it was.
And then the party quiets down. Now we're down
Yeah.
at, like, we're pushing like below 800, and the party's quieted down a little bit, but you still have those real convicted, passionate folks out there who are like, it's gonna double, it's gonna triple, it's gonna go to 10,000 this year.
This year, yes.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
That's, I guess, why we love the markets. It's such a complicated environment, complicated system. All right, so what do we have here? I see this is a reply itself to Elon Musk and Wait But Why, but I don't know why I can't get. Can we?
Yeah, it's always tricky to get in there.
What?
Tricky to get it when it's two people. It's hard to get back to.
Yeah. All right. Well, surely it is self-correcting in a generation of 5 people who want to have children above replacement, even in the face of modern civilization, will almost axiomatically eventually become a greater percent of the population. But in the meantime, civilizational complexity collapse. Frowny face. I guess this was in response to Tim Urban's post with the graph about declining population.
Yes. Yes.
And Elon responds to this GP Gray, Bumblebee. Elon Musk says, rather than correcting itself, the lower birth rate trend appears to be accelerating.
That CGP Gray, how much did he pay for that word in there, the axiomatically?
Yeah, really. You gotta pay for the big vocabulary words on Twitter.
Well, it's yes, it's adding to Elon's thoughts about that is the biggest threat to humanity. That's what he feels, is that population.
Yeah, for sure.
Whole world's reducing, except for the United States. It's the only one.
Yeah, but we
actually still have kids.
Slowing. Right?
It's slowing.
I don't think
it
it's
definitely is slowing.
Yeah.
So it's not accelerating. It's definitely slowing. But we actually are seeing the trend that Europe and China have been experiencing the last 20 years. In the United States is starting now, but the baby boom generation had a lot of kids, and the baby boomers for some reason for the rest of the world didn't have any kids. I don't know why. Yeah, but that's the way it was.
Why do you think that Elon is so honed in on this idea? Do you think that what do you think's at the real foundation of it? I mean, we know he loves humanity, said that. I think he's done the math and said, oh, this could be a problem down the line. Multiply the birth rate by the average age or lifespan, and you get the population. So you get lower population out there that can't care for people. But I think like there's also an element of Mars to it. I don't know. I do feel like he really believes that we need more people to go off land and help populate this city on Mars that he's envisioning.
Place where a frontier where you need a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. I agree. I mean, I think it's, I guess we're starting to see it around like that. When you don't have people to work, then productivity goes down, and the next generation, things just stop improving, I guess. And right, isn't that's sort of it? And I guess the bots is sort of a solution for a lot of that. That you don't need as many people. But I know you're right. They always say that, and it always. On one hand, I understand it. On the other hand, I'm like, wasn't the thing that the world's too overpopulated and we need less people? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's also elements of, right, it's still accelerating in certain parts of the world, but it's significantly decelerating. It's like, isn't it like accelerating in more like third world
Kenya and
countries?
Nigeria. Yeah,
Yeah,
Nigeria is exploding.
but then reducing in first world countries,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Where I guess technology and probably medical technology is making lives easier and also making birth control easier.
And
And
life's much more expensive.
yeah, yeah,
So yeah, you're right. And also, I think we're throwing all of them out there that, and also I would think sort of like freedom. People don't want to give up their freedoms. They don't have as many kids. They don't need them
yeah.
to work the land. It's interesting.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't want to dwell too much on this topic, but I think it's an interesting, um, well, it's an observation I've had that everybody picks and chooses their battles, right? Like
Mhm.
he thinks, no, climate change will be okay. We'll work through it, have kids. But he kind of thinks he hones in on the child birth rate issue, and that's like a big concern. And so he's banging the drum on that.
Yes. Well,
Without saying that's going to be fine too,
yeah, I know. We're sort of saying that. I mean, that the geopolitical expert I followed, Peter Zehan, that is his number one concern also for the future is decelerating
birth rate.
He feels it's also going to destabilize a lot of countries. So it might result in wars.
Yeah.
Specifically China and Russia. But we'll see.
Well, isn't the offsetting element of that technology will continue to provide our needs? And
it is. It's I believe that is true, that you need less people to do what you used to. You need no people almost to run a farm now. You used to have the whole country doing it.
Yeah.
So we shall see. All right, we'll discuss.
I guess Elon's saying don't panic, but if you are going to panic about something, panic about birth rate and just go have babies.
Just have babies. So there'll be no more humanity.
Yeah. All right, what do we got next here?
We have making this is from Shibatoshi Nakamoto, frequent visitor on this podcast.
That's right.
Making world-class roads and public transportation definitely. It must be responding to something. Oh, he's responding to them. And then Elon had a laugh, like I don't know what this is in response to. So something further up that maybe we'll see. I don't know. This is a tough one.
We've got to figure this out, how to get into this. I don't know why.
Yeah, see initially.
I thought you used to be able to just click on it and go to it. Maybe that's just in the mobile app.
I would think it's probably made that Steve of Rivera. I would click him, maybe. Click that.
All right. Let's go to
Can't click it, huh? Yeah. So let's see.
Yeah, I mean, we're going back a day, so.
All right. Well,
see if we can find it. No, but he's got some Dave Portnoy.
All right, we'll have to research.
Always an entertaining follow.
Yes.
Yeah. Gosh, it's frustrating, but
I know. So
but we'll take it as it is. Making world-class roads and public transportation. Maybe we'll get to it up here. Let's see.
All right. Maybe we'll do the next one. So the next one is
Martian Doge.
Martian Doge. Okay. So be nice to have some sort of immutable ledger to track those funds. And then Elon says that would be great. Don't know what he's referring to again. This is from the same guy, from Steve of Revia. So something's happening. I guess we'll keep going up and maybe we'll see, but we have to in the future, everyone we'll track back where this is from.
I'm trying to find it in the app to see if I can or on my phone. All right, let's keep going.
All right.
Oh, did we? Yeah. Okay.
No, right there.
We got
okay.
Espadre Isle at Espadre Isle, right? Sure would be cool to have a starship in a public rocket garden for SpaceX fans, maybe at the entrance to the island or somewhere. Queen Isabella Memorial Park. It's pretty cool. And then
Interesting.
and
then
we have,
Brownsville.
and that was kind of in response to Nick and Sweeney saying spring is here and the garden is growing. NASA space flight. So we got Brownsville, South Padre Island Airport saying we're ready for it. Have a great location to display it at Starship Road. Where do we sign?
Wow.
Sounds good. We'll send one over, said Elon.
That's cool. So he's going to put it at the airport, the little airport there.
Yeah.
Interesting. So that's little expansion stories of people seeing the area that might grow into a major city one day. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, I think they're generally taking it over.
This one is Elon started this thing.
Yeah, so go ahead, and I'm gonna.
So yeah, Elon yesterday said, entertainment is becoming a username, password, two-factor authorization nightmare. I'm guessing that he was at home or somewhere and tried to watch something and he couldn't get in.
Yeah.
But then so he shows the famous meme of the girl looking at her boyfriend, that Pirate Bay, everyone was going to Netflix for a while, right? Just avoiding all the pirated stuff. And now the answer is to revert back because you can't log in to get all the services and just go to Pirate Bay.
Yeah.
That's
I thought
how
this
I
was
take it.
great.
Yeah. So that was pretty
Like,
funny.
we're going to need some consolidation here. This is getting a little out of control.
Yeah. So this is his frustration with that. So now the Tesla team's probably working on a solution. All right, Elon wants to get onto Netflix.
They're gonna reopen Pirate Bay, and
yes. And now someone will say Elon supports pirated videos.
All right, here. So here's some context for this previous one. All right, so it started with the Sawyer Merritt, Elizabeth Warren tweet that we talked about yesterday.
Yes.
And then he said, we'll visit IRS next time I'm in DC just to say hi. Nice, I paid the most taxes ever in history for an individual last year. Maybe I can have a cookie or something.
Yeah, okay.
And then someone said, how much did you pay in California? Oh, wait, you moved your headquarters to Texas so that you would avoid paying corporate taxes in California. You made most of your fortune in California. The taxpayers of California contributed to your success.
Wow.
You turned around and gave them the finger, says Almanes. And someone, Steve, said paying taxes in California equals, and there's a toilet bowl and someone's throwing money down it. So that's what paying taxes in
How do we miss all that? I don't understand.
And then Elon said, I'm pretty sure I've paid the most taxes of any individual ever to California, but it isn't obvious what is done with the money. And Martian Doge said, then be nice to have some sort of immutable ledger to track those funds. He said that would be great. And then some other folks said, maybe in 10 years, you never know, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So,
and then he's laughing at the making world-class roads and public transportation, definitely from Shibatoshi Nakamoto. And Elon laughed at that the money would go to crap. I experienced roads like that in Westchester this past weekend. We had to go up there, and I honestly, it was like driving out of a scene from a movie, with like a zombie movie where 10 years later, what the world's like and all the roads have huge potholes and it's just a disaster. That's what the roads were like.
That's what they're like here on some of them. Play that, man. Irish roads, not for the faint of heart.
No lights. It was not good.
All right. Well, we'll head back up to this one here, and hopefully we don't have any more issues. Maybe I just need to restart Twitter or something, but we'll roll.
Yeah, I don't understand what to figure that out. So
yeah, it's never been a problem here. So I don't know if it's like the sharing or something.
Yeah.
So here we have the Pirate Bay meme, and then we have Tesla and the Gong saying password monster comes out from the TV and eat those without two-factor authentication. Password monster. And Elon got a chuckle out of that. So the grudge or something. It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an issue, really. Like, It used to be like, make them as complicated as possible, right? He said this too, make your passwords complicated as possible. And now it's
Yes,
like,
yes.
just
Now,
make it as
again,
easy as possible.
yeah,
This
he's
is
frustrated at the moment. Yeah.
all
So
right.
this one is a little complicated to follow. I think you have to watch the video.
Let's see how long
I mean,
it
do you
is.
buy a sex
Oh,
robot?
man,
Do you?
a minute and a half. So
he's telling jokes in the video or something?
I think it's a montage of him being funny. And
Being
so
funny.
this is fabulous techno doge
Yeah.
saying, I think I'm funny, Elon Musk 2021. Let's just hear
towing
it.
capacity for the truck.
Sure. I didn't mean to insult horses earlier, by the way.
No, it's fine.
So
All right. So the
There we
Elon
go.
jokes. Dad jokes.
We'll watch that later. That looks fun.
Yes. Okay. All right. So next one is from Simon Kustenmacher. I butchered his name probably. Map showing the share of Ukrainians who voted against independence in 1991. Crimea stands out. Okay. Those are the ones who this person's saying that Crimea, this person, I don't know, is he trying to say that they have the right to separate? I don't know. And then a river, Crimea River or something, was that what you're trying to say? I don't know.
Oh man, that was a good catch right there, because I didn't know what the heck he's talking about, but that's definitely it, I would say. Maybe that's what this is in response to. I think I'm funny.
Maybe.
Crimea River.
Wow.
That's a dad joke right there.
Yeah.
But probably an insensitive one given the current situation.
Yeah.
I think maybe that's Elon's deal, man. He's the insensitive dad joke guy.
That's it. He's that guy. All right, we'll move on. We'll avoid Russia.
My God. We nailed it, man. That's his comic.
That's his comic thing is
category.
insensitive dad jokes. Yes, that's it. It's his mode.
Maybe that we should change. Maybe we should change the channel to
insensitive
that
dad. Yeah.
All right. Jeez, man.
that?
We did not
Was that show
do
my
good
dad
at
said?
moving these along pretty fast today. We are like moving like a hedgehog pace.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so we got BBC News, Science News saying hedgehog population plummets in UK countryside. Research suggests.
He was, oh no.
Oh man. So he's just like, oh, this is bad headline. This is good. I'm so like, how did he find this? In his,
I have no idea.
In the categories that
he's just following science. Yeah.
So instead of quote research suggests, I suggest warlocks say. Wow, man. I'm getting some laughs out of these today.
Yeah, he's on a roll. That's what happens when you're in the toilet.
Oh man! All right.
There's always someone doing the throwback. Prainy Pathole. Throwback to 2003. This article shows how Elon Musk and SpaceX were planning to save big dollars by making rockets reusable. SpaceX have come a long way ever since. Wouldn't it be SpaceX has come? But anyway, and then the new rocket may save money. They have Elon up there talking to the room, back in the old Elon style of looking. And he says, it is taking longer than expected to make the upper stage not expendable. Sigh. That is his big frustration. So, but they've still been reusing it, but he wants it to land perfectly ready. He doesn't want to retrieve from the ocean and have to refurbish it.
Okay, so this is an upper stage? Would you call that a booster as well, or
I'd say it's a second stage booster? That's
okay.
What I think he's referring.
So the first stage is at the bottom, and that's the one that detaches and comes back and lands.
That's right.
And your second stage, they've not quite figured that out yet, and it lands into the water, and then they go collect it, and it's not fully
And
reused.
yeah, the second stage seems to not have any fuel left or something, so I don't think it could go. I think it just has to drop.
Okay.
So I don't think it has enough or a way to have a fuel reserve to lower itself back
Okay.
onto a platform.
And then, what about the capsule itself, like the Dragon capsule? Can they reuse those? Well, I mean,
Yeah,
they
they
come
can reuse
back and
those.
land, obviously, land in the
Land,
ocean.
land in the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they but
Collect
they
them and put more
that's
people
right.
in them, send them up.
That's right. But I know the
Okay.
super heavy, those are gonna all of it's gonna land.
Yes, that is the plan.
Yeah.
Refueling in orbit and then land upside down, just like the boosters do now, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So interesting.
We'll get there. He's saying
get
it's taking
there.
longer than expected.
Oh, again, he's upset, but whatever.
Mm.
Good. If he's upset with rockets at where they're at now, that's good because everyone else is amazed.
My takeaway here is it says Elon Musk, CEO of SpaceX, speaks to the National Space Club Tuesday at the Doubletree oceanfront in Cocoa Beach.
I know, with the slideshow on the projector.
At the Doubletree,
At the
free
Doubletree.
coffee included.
Free there. They had to rent the projector, and it was the stage they're at.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
All right, man. Here's in reference to your earlier
Yes.
palindrome day. So today's date is probably the date itself. Wait, today's date is probably the date itself. And the so-called Tuesday falls on a Tuesday, no less. It happened once before in the year 1011. But after today, it will never happen again. It's a palindrome and an ambigram.
Yeah, but only in Europe. Or the rest of the world, I should say. Not in the US, I should say. Not in
is
the
it
US.
just
the rest of the
Europe?
world? I think it's the rest of the world except the
It's
US.
Yeah, the other day it was a palindrome
Yes.
on the February 2nd.
Sort of.
I don't know.
Because
Yeah.
it didn't have the zero, but yes. But this is true. Exact. Very impressive.
Mhm.
I like
But to bring some real universe perspective to this situation, Elon adds in Earth years.
it.
Be clear here. Like,
Yes.
it's just a number that we created
A random,
to try and
yeah.
organize this experience that we're having here, the time
Yes,
associated
it's
with
a
this experience.
it's really just a random day. Yes.
Yeah.
Not
Nothing
even Earth
special.
years. It's in our standard of years.
Yeah. I love this. I would put that on a t-shirt. Just
in Earth
you know,
years.
like that just explains so much.
Yes.
In Earth years.
You should get a new shirt.
Let's not forget that our calendar system is all just made up. Something we put together.
Roman emperor created it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Julian,
topic for another
Julius.
podcast.
Yes. All right. So we have
Jonah
Kreider, who's been here before, I think. My article in Clean Technica. West Virginia is trying to ban Tesla and other automakers from performing OTA software updates, over-the-air software updates.
Yep.
West Virginia needs to vote no on HB 4560, Elon Musk. Wow, that's interesting. I don't know. And then Elon has just an exclamation point, like, what? I didn't know about this. I don't know how realistic this is, or if it's just one weird, guy who just put it up as a bill. But it's disturbing that's even put it up there, but I don't know how much traction there is behind this.
Yeah.
I've taken news stories.
I don't know. I mean, it could be one of those things that ends up on a ballot, a local ballot. And, some people don't do their research on those things and just go with whatever's worded, the way it's worded.
Why would
seems like it can sway.
I understand the advantage of not having, why would someone be against this?
Yeah, I'm sure it's a way to stall Tesla progress, right? And probably someone saying that over-the-air updates are harmful and cause cancer, and give an unfair advantage or something.
Then they have to say then you can't have phone updates over the air.
Yeah,
but I don't think it will.
Well, anyway. Hey, aren't there still some states that don't allow Teslas to be sold? Like they don't.
There's a number of them that don't allow it. They need a dealership to do it. Yeah, they can't sell it just on the internet. Yep,
Crazy.
it is crazy.
Oh, now he's got 2 exclamation points to this one.
Whoa.
Tesla
ahead.
calls for support in Oklahoma to battle a bill that may force the closure of existing locations. Jeez Louise, Oklahoma.
Of existing locations. What does that mean? Of Tesla stores?
Yeah, it's
What's
a
the location?
Tesla calls for. Oh, wait, Tesla calls for support in
Oh,
Oklahoma to battle a bill. Okay, that may force closure of existing locations. Yeah. So is that
Supercharger
a-
locations, or it's
well, you know, they have storefronts where you can go in
I
and
just
do
don't
test
know.
drives.
I don't know if the location is referring to a Tesla storefront or a supercharger location, or I don't know. This is weird. Calls for support. Okay, so interesting. This is a 2 exclamation point one, so this is
Yeah.
big. Yes.
Not liking
Well,
that
that's
one.
something we'll have to follow, because that's disturbing. That's I don't know anything about it, so hard to say who's sponsoring it or why it's happening. We could have all our conspiracy theories, but I don't know the reality
Yeah.
of what's going on.
Yep. For anyone just listening, there is an article associated with this one. This is on
Yes.
Tesla already.
Yes. I
So
guess we should be
I'll have
more
to read
up
up
to
on
date.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe we should do a little more homework. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I guess
What
if this
else?
is going to be a value-added podcast, then
Yes.
we should dig into this stuff beforehand. But it
Yes.
just is also a very stream of conscious just conversation. So
That's right.
all right. Well, I guess we'll keep going here. Do you know your Greek letters?
So yeah, so go up further up to the beginning of this stream.
I think it's
Right.
okay.
Wasn't that? Oh, wait, go back down. Right.
Yeah.
Then it's all a thread here. Oh no, actually you're right. There's that.
It's
So
just
I
these
looked up. I did not know this, but I looked it up that Tau is greater than pi. And I'm not sure what H is. I think it's a symbol for that. I'm not sure. But apparently
okay.
that is a larger circumference than pi. And it's actually the true standard that people should be using. But then if you click on this to open it, the responses to, I don't know which one. I think the second one, the Tau greater than pi down below.
I think it would be right up here.
No. Right. You just were there. Not.
Well, hold on.
Oh, you couldn't click on that.
I can't like get it to open. So here we go.
So I think it was the second one, but keep going down. Yeah, not this one. Go back.
Oh,
go back.
This one?
No, go back. Oh yeah, that one. So I keep going down. I guess there's some
Code
most
is greater
recent
than
up top.
fiat. Yeah, I mean, if you looked at it a few hours
Well,
ago.
someone said I saw there. Someone said that Elon Musk's birthday is on Dow Day. There's Pi Day, there's Dow Day, and then they said that I don't know, it was like 69 days between.
I knew that.
I was
like wait a sec, does this equal 4.20 or something?
I don't know.
Greater than 3.14.
I'd have to find it. I don't know. It was in there somewhere, and I don't know which one it was on, but it was funny.
Yeah.
The whole response. Someone had like a detailed thing on it. If you could scroll quickly, I might see it. It was like an image they put in there.
Elon, please save my investments. Oh my gosh.
Man, too many.
It's a lot going on here.
Many people in here. Yeah, it's a lot going on here. So whatever. So
that's a diaper. Wow, cool.
Diaper.
I'm telling you, like, almost like
time for all
the
this
comments below.
Unbelievable.
Endless entertainment in there.
Endless. So anyway, it was there somewhere, but regardless, I'll find it later.
Yeah. All right, we better keep moving. So Bill Lee says, seems low in my opinion. Time spent per day on mobile devices in 2022, 4.5 hours. And that just keeps ticking up like by a tenth of an hour every year.
Yeah. And low in my opinion.
Let's see. Oh man, what is happening here? I don't know, but we got Eric Magvest that says, when do you sleep? He says Tuesday. So he must have said something else here. I cannot get into it. I don't know, man. Maybe I need to.
It's all right. All right. So that's funny anyway. So a whole Mars catalog says, if you don't understand why this is a big deal, you don't understand autonomy at all. He seems like every day he's saying something along this line.
He is very passionate about it.
And then Elon says version 11 is explosive, out of control.
It's fire, like a little
On fire.
Yeah, bam.
It's the bomb.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Going back, I see he just said, yeah. He just said, seems low in my opinion. And he
Seems low.
responded and said, yeah. And someone else said,
Okay.
when you sleep, he said, Tuesdays. Yeah, man, version 11. Wait, he's got version 11? Oh, he doesn't yet, but I think Elon's
But
just teasing
he's
it.
saying, he's like, when you see it,
Yeah.
it's going to be incredible.
Man, I watched a little bit of a video this morning and thought, I think the visuals are getting better. They're getting crisper. The cars, like the pictures
really
of the
is.
cars and
It's
the
crazy.
intersection stuff are all getting better. There's less, what do they call that?
Less grainy
Jiggle.
or less. Less
Jitter.
It's amazing. I don't know.
All right, so we have Gail Alfar with the Starship picture here, and our hope to preserve the light of consciousness. Elon Musk says yes. That's cool. Massimo put a really cool post of a drawing of a dragon here, which is about a minute long. It's an ancient Japanese tradition of creating the flowering river-like body of the dragon in just a single stroke. Mesmerizing balance required. And Elon said, beautiful.
Wow.
That's very cool.
This
is a long thread here.
I found the thing he said.
Oh, okay.
Which is right there.
Oh, yeah.
So
oh, cool. Okay.
Elon, this person said Elon Musk was born on June 28th on Tao, which is 2 Pi Day or something. So I don't know if it's official, which is 69 days after 420. And
he said that it keeps coming into my life. I don't know.
And on Nikola Tesla's Julian birthday. I don't know. Interesting.
So this is a thread from Mark Andreessen about the law of Jante.
Okay.
It's a code of conduct created in fiction by the Danish-Norwegian author Axel Sendemos, and is used to explain the egalitarian nature of Nordic countries. It's fictional. There's a Wikipedia link here. Within the thread, he talks more about the rules of the law, or like how the law is broken down. It's basically like groupthink, right? You're not, number one is you're not to think you are anything special. You're not to think you are as good as we are. You're not to think you are smarter than we are. You're not to imagine yourself better than we are, so on and so forth. Not to think that you can teach us anything. And also in the end, its 11th rule is perhaps you don't think we know a few things about you.
Yes.
So kind of a concerning law, right? Or concerning idea about a society, how society could be. I don't think any of us would want to live in that. Although he does say that it's was meant to summarize like Nordic cultures, but it also is fictional.
Yes, but maybe it's that he's Nordic, this author. So
is he?
That name Axel Sandholm was.
I thought you were saying Mark,
and I would think that Mark Andreessen's heritage is probably as well. But so, and then Elon responded right there.
Yeah, why many come to America.
Yes.
And towards the bottom of the thread, Mark says, while the original intention was as satire, some name that I can't pronounce, claims that the law of Jante is taught in schools as more of a social code to encourage group behavior, and wants to credit it with fueling Nordic countries' high happiness scores. But however, in Scandinavia, there have also been journalistic articles which link the law of Jante to high suicide rates. So, yeah.
Well, you can either be happy, very happy, or very a lot of suicide. Both.
I think we can mostly agree that valuing individualism is important and leads to better outcomes.
Yes.
But one could debate that forever.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Elon putting in his 2 cents here. Okay.
Okay, so Tesla CEO Elon Musk's lawyers allege that the SEC leaked info from federal investigation. Okay, I'm just going to read what Elon said here and then comment. This is just peeling back the first layer of the corruption onion. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
So the gist of it I get is that Tesla feels that the SEC was doing everything they can to make Tesla and Elon Musk look bad, and also to incriminate them for just capturing them by having to go back out to the public. That's my interpretation of what they're trying to prove.
Okay.
I don't know if
he's
you
saying
feel
that there's a lot of corruption involved, and we'll hear more about this.
Yes, and he gave a little, which is kind of weird, like a Trump kind of response, like "You'll see soon."
Yeah.
It's a weird one.
Yeah,
I
clicked on this earlier, and there's quite a number of responses about the SEC. This is just we've known the SEC to be corrupt for quite a while. SEC quote, "Oh yeah, we were planning on distributing the funds this March. Amazingly, right after the court was notified." Blah blah. Like, so a lot of commentary on this.
Interesting. So this will be developing. I'm sure we'll see a lot more of this.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to take the next one here.
Yeah. So this is
something
still in
else.
response to the Mark Anderson
Is that the same
thread there? And so when he said why many come to America, someone responded. It was Amit Paranjep responded and said, "True, though, is it getting better or worse? I had a great personal experience having lived in the US for 14 years across the 90s and 2000s. And Elon responded and said, "We must fight for it to be better." So.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
So then, I mean, that's just another note about voting, right?
That's right.
Always commenting about that.
It's weird how he's commenting on Fox News, but yes. But here he's going, Washington Post blasted over claim that completely switching to new renewable energy could avoid blackouts. Okay.
Yeah, so that's Fox News saying that.
Yeah.
So
and
kind
then
of going on the offensive against Washington Post.
They're saying that.
Although who's blasting them? Are they maybe Fox News is blasting Washington?
Yeah, I don't know who. I have to see. You probably have to click in to see who, but they're putting it down, and then Elon's defending it, saying, "Well, actually, switching to renewables with batteries would avoid blackouts. Batteries are essential due to the intermittent nature of renewables." So he's saying that people think that renewables, it is just when the light's out or the wind's out, but the key is to make it work is the batteries, and that's what Tesla is trying to provide. So that the story is only half presented all the time.
Yeah. He essentially wants like household batteries, right? Building batteries, household batteries. So then you can capture sustainable, renewable energy and hold it.
Yes, and actually
they're needed, right? When
they're
the
also
sun's not
developing
shining, the wind's not
community
blowing.
batteries. Like they're developing central banks where it's I forget what it's called, but it's like a battery cluster that stores
mega pack locally, right?
Something
Don't they make these mega pack things and stations? Basically, it's like a power station, but they're batteries.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully we can just roll through this.
Yeah, these will zip through a little quicker. Although most of them seem from a day ago. I don't think he's. Oh no, that just refreshed, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, here we'll
a lot of memes.
Quick.
Okay, wait. We were here yesterday.
Yeah, we were there.
All right, so let's roll here. I think you'll love this version, Elon. So this is a meme from Antonio Livano, who posted it in 2012. This streaming is pretty good, Netflix. I don't need you anymore, pal. It's the pirate hat. And then 2019, watch exclusive content here, and it's every brand of streaming
1,000
apps
things
that you
can
can get. And pulling out, hello, old friend.
Yeah.
And Shibatoshi Nakamoto says, make memes, not war. And he likes both of those.
Yes.
He liked the gif of The Grudge coming through.
Yeah, that was like continuation.
The Shining one.
The
Oh
shining
my
one.
God,
So
this is great.
Sir Doge of the Coin said, enter password. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Reset password. New password can't be old password. Yeah. It shows the
Yeah,
shining
man.
of insanity. The insanity picture. Someone going
Yeah,
insane.
it's starting. The hair is all crazy.
That's how Elon feels.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Um,
Ilya Sutskiver says, to understand the danger of aggressively censoring misinformation, imagine your worst political enemies doing so to ideas you hold sacred. And he like
Wait,
that.
aggressively censoring misinformation. If it's misinformation, this guy doesn't make any sense.
To understand the danger. So he's saying it's a danger to aggressively censor misinformation.
Yes.
Imagine your worst political enemies doing so to ideas you hold sacred. So basically imagine someone saying you have misinformation and then
Yes.
censoring you.
Well, yes, if they're doing that, but he's saying that if they censored misinformation,
Yeah.
just saying he didn't word it too well. But yes.
Well, wait, you saying maybe we have different understandings.
He said, well, I think he meant to say what you're saying, but the way he worded it made it seem like don't aggressively censor misinformation. But if
I think he is saying that.
You hold this misinformation to be sacred to you.
Yes.
Yes.
I do believe that's what he's saying.
Yes.
He's saying we should not aggressively censor misinformation.
Yes.
Because
just information.
I see how it's funny now, but
yes.
your worst political enemies doing so to ideas you hold sacred. I don't know. I guess the
I
point.
think he meant information. Aggressively censor information without judging whether it's misinformation or information.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I guess like what's to say information is misinformation?
Yes.
I think is what he's saying. And so you can't really aggressively censor.
Let it just fly out there.
You are of the opinion that it's misinformation. And so
That's
it's
right.
whoever has the power to censor has
That's
the
right.
power to decide what is misinformation, what's not.
Yes. Correct.
All right. That would have been a better tweet, Ilya. Or at least some follow-up. Maybe you did follow it up on. All right. We have here Ashley Vance.
Oh, yes. This is funny.
This is some slick AI, says Ashley Vance. Ashley Vance wrote the one of the Elon Musk biographies. It's a good one. Just called Elon
And then look
Musk.
at his background. It changes. I think the background was different.
6 language coverage from Kiev with AP GMS in this order: English, Luxembourgish, Spanish, Portuguese, French, and German.
Rumores da guerra foram fabricados por ocidente hostil liderado pelos Estados Unidos. À ce stade, la guerre semble probable, c'est aussi simple que cela. Mais il y a encore cette petite lutte.
They made it in the language
de l'Ukraine. Das ist genau das, was sie erwarten.
Hold on, let's see if it starts with English.
With Russian-backed forces in the east, the Donbass region for 8 years now. But despite that,
I see what it's his. He's said it all in English,
in different languages,
but it's coming out in
at a different microphone.
Oh, and at a different time of day.
Yeah.
So they showed it in Luxembourg. Luxembourgish is a language.
Funny.
Okay, cool.
They
showed it in Luxembourg, but like, hey, it's dark now.
I don't know how people figure this out. Now it's Vox. He keeps having a different microphone.
All right, you get this one. Tim Urban.
Once we're on Mars, humanity will need 2 calendars. A Mars year is 687 days long. So the Mars calendar would have 23 Earth-length months. To further complicate things, 36 Earth days is 35 Mars days. The other planet's date and time will be a popular widget on all new devices.
Yeah, exactly. Like an Apple Watch will tell you your time and then some other location.
That's right.
Wow. That will be interesting, but it's going to need like a totally different calendar. Yeah.
Yeah, very different, but it's not like you'll instantly be there. You won't have the jet lag. You'll have time to adjust.
Yeah. Imagine the jet lag from that going to different planets.
Get me out of this thing. I just need air. Oh wait, I can't take my helmet off.
What's the coffee like here on Mars? Well, we've grown this special Mars variety of beans. and it tastes like crap, but but it has high caffeine level in it.
That's it.
Man, he is really having some trouble with his
this has been
passwords.
He's had a lot of trouble. Couldn't watch something.
Oh man. Okay.
So Peter Quill says, is a cartoon saying a meme, is this glass half full, empty, or half full? Is this glass half empty or half full? It's completely full. You're hired. And Lay's. I don't understand. I missed something. Why Lay's? Did something
I don't
happen?
know why it's Lay's, man. I really don't. I mean, I like it.
I must have missed something. I don't know.
Yeah, it was in response to I looked at this earlier. It was in
Peter
response
Quill
to,
is a Harry Potter character, I think. So anyway.
This was something Quill. It was in response to the Pirate Bay one. And he said, Elon said, M. Night should do a horror movie about this. It would resonate with losing your password.
Yeah. It's funny.
And Peter Quill posted this meme. And he liked it. All right. Morning, nerds. From Niche Gamer. We need to be careful, Jill. Every resident in this house is evil. Okay, so just some gaming references that Elon liked.
Greg Brockman says, one of my biggest growth moments as a programmer was realizing that libraries I use are just code, and I could read them directly rather than puzzling it out from the docs. Even today, I'm surprised how much faster I move every time I start reading a layer I'm building on. All right.
You lost us, but
you lost us. Elon
let's break this down though to here's how I'm going to interpret it. Elon likes to look at things as bits of information, right? And he's always seeking or wants a quicker way to download information.
Yes.
And so maybe this is saying that I don't know if he's looking at actual books in the library or if this is really a programmer terminology.
I don't know.
Here you go.
We don't have the time to dig into that one right now.
No, we don't.
So, yeah.
Tao Day, we already talked about this.
Yeah.
Babylon B says legislators push to ban Minecraft due to rise in kids punching trees to acquire wood.
Very funny.
Man, Babylon B
says many things that post. I like it. That's a good one. Legislators.
Keep rolling here. Tau is more efficient than pi, yet we still don't use it. Humans are generally afraid of change, and tau is fundamental to Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, aka let's stop being scared and start doing things the best way we can.
That guy has a big, strong opinion about this. He knows a lot about it. We saw this, so we did by that. He likes that initially. Mark Anderson, is this a different one that he posted?
I think this is the same one.
Oh yeah, this is like a multi-part thread.
Boy, this is. This is different.
This must be from it.
They are the essence of evil. They, those anti-living objects who seek by devouring the world to fill the selfless zero of their soul. Wow.
I think this is from that when he initially posted. So if you go way up,
I think it's different. Envy is regarded by most people as a petty, superficial emotion, and therefore it serves as a semi-human cover for so inhuman an emotion that those who feel it seldom dare admit it, even to themselves. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's deep right there.
He was Mark looks like he was up late looking at stuff.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to evaluate companies anymore. He's just the frequent Earl of Frunk puppy. Got this message this morning, made an appointment on the Tesla app, drove to service center, 45 minutes later, left with a new battery, $122. Tesla service is amazing.
Wow, you don't hear that often.
No, it's good to know. Cool. Go in and he got it right away, and it's excellent.
So when they replace a battery, I mean, are you replacing the whole pack? Like,
I think you just replace one component, like one module.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah, I don't think it's the whole thing. That would be like a whole new car. That's the cost of the car, is the battery.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not, I would assume it's not easy to get all of that out. from like the base of the car.
Yes. It is amazing how I've wondered about service in general for Tesla. Because I know the body is going to be one piece over time and it's fewer pieces. There's less maintenance, but I always am concerned about if you have a little fender bender, if you have to replace the whole car, the whole outer shell.
Yeah.
I don't know if they could just, so I don't know how that's going to work over time. I can understand the door. And also there's only so many service centers that probably can help repair a Tesla accident.
Yeah,
So
that's a good point. I mean, maybe there are some advantages to a few more parts, at least body parts, right?
Yeah. So like, there's any Honda place, there's a million of those, but Tesla, I don't know for repairs what happens.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to take this next one.
Yeah, sure. Tesla Silicon Valley Club says, typical Tesla, take a family SUV and make it quicker than Formula One vehicles. Mind blown. This looks like a cool video that I'll have to go back to. And I'm pretty sure I've seen some of this guy's videos before.
Yeah, that's always amazing.
Oh, this is Gil Alfar.
Oh, really?
Okay.
In Austin.
Well, maybe it's...
So that, yeah, but so what did they change it? They changed the handlebar. So they must have done some things to it to make it really fast, right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. This might be just like
look at his steering wheel. I mean, all these things.
Yeah, but this is the updated Model X.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Refreshed. Yeah, with plaid mode and
so it must be
the yoke.
Amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
I think they're sticking with the yoke. That's not going away.
That's it.
Yeah, here's the origin of the word meme explained by Elon Musk. He loves his
only the strongest meme survives.
What is the study of words? Etymology?
I think so.
Only strong meme words. All right, and then yeah.
So Tesla owners UK. It's true. We love Tesla and Elon Musk. And May Musk said, "Oh, that's from yesterday." He said where everyone says that why does everyone in America hate them, and the UK, of course, Tesla owners UK is saying we love Elon Musk.
Yeah.
So it's just a little show of support, and Elon love that. So that's the world of Elon today.
That is it. Wow, man,
that was quite.
Man never stops.
That was on the weekend, Sunday. This is leading up to Monday. So
no, well, that today's Tuesday, so it was Monday.
Oh, Tuesday. You're right. It's here was a holiday here, but there.
It
was not. So yes, but for Elon, it's never a holiday. So
never stops. He sleeps on Thursday, and that's it, or Tuesday maybe. I don't remember. But yeah, endless entertainment, endless some education. How many times did we say just in talking like, oh, we got to dig into that more?
Yeah, and I know it could be endless. And he probably like mastered the subject with each tweet. He's like, oh yes, I know Nordic culture.
Yeah. Well, I think we'll wrap it up there.
All right. Yes. To be continued.
Tomorrow. Elon, I want to say slow down, but don't slow down, man. You be you, and we'll keep up with you.
We'll manage.
All right. That's it for this time. Talk to you tomorrow.